It's not royal protocol. Prince William puts his hand on the waist of a mystery woman, in a new video of his night out in Verbier. A new video shows Prince William singing and dancing with his friends during a lad skiing trip, before he puts his hand on the waist of a mystery woman. The latest footage, filmed in a nightclub in the upmarket Swiss resort of Verbier, shows the Duke of Cambridge busting out some moves next to his friends. The 34-year-old was dancing with his arm around one of his friends, before he started clapping his hands as the music continued to play. At the end of the clip he started to talk to a woman wearing a black dress, who appeared to tap him on the back before he put his hand on her waist. She then put her hand on his arm and the pair seemed to begin to talk as people continued to dance nearby. Other footage of the prince emerged showing him gyrating with a blonde dancer believed to be Australian model Sophie Taylor, who had been photographed with earlier in the week. He playfully put her cowboy hat on as they danced. Earlier in the day, the future King of England was spotted drinking beer in the Alps with his friends just hours before other senior royals attended a Commonwealth Day service at Westminster Abbey. And in the evening, William was seen shaking his hips inside the popular nightclub. During another video which emerged today, the Duke put both of his arms up and seemed to be pointing at one of his friends as he moved on the dance floor. He appeared to be singing and waving at others, as the DJ played "You've Got the Love" by Florence and the Machine. The new clip comes just a day after footage, taken by a member of the public, emerged. That showed William raising the roof to the hit song "I Got Five on It" by American hip-hop duo Lunas, before he was seen getting down to some electronic dance music. Websites from across the world, including many in the United States, were quick to share the first video, as were others from Commonwealth countries such as the Daily Telegraph in Australia and the Quebec Times in Canada. The following day, a musician who was also in the club with his band Cardboard Foxes shared a photograph on Facebook and Twitter of the prince giving the DJ a hug behind the decks during his set. Hours before the video was filmed, other royals attended a service in London to mark Commonwealth Day, an occasion with deep personal resonance for the monarch. Earlier in the day, William had been drinking beer on the slopes with friends, including high-spirited nightclub boss Guy Bailey, 34, and 24-year-old Australian model Sophie Taylor. During the jaunt, he was seen giving Ms. Taylor a high-five as they enjoyed a leisurely lunch at the mountainside restaurant La Vache. It is believed that William left his wife, the Duchess of Cambridge, and their young children at home for the weekend jaunt, returning to England late yesterday afternoon. The prince's decision to miss such a key event in the royal calendar will revive criticism that the father of two is work-shy and failing to knuckle down to his royal role. Ms. Taylor works at the Faronet nightclub, the popular upper-ski hangout where William and his friends were spotted until the early hours dancing away in footage published by American website TMZ. The stunning blonde has previously worked for Australian model agency Chadwick Models and also posed topless for photographer Glenn Crone in Bali when she visited the island last year. Mr. Crone said, "Sophie is a real down-to-earth straight-talking girl from Oz. She would be very comfortable in the company of the royals even though I don't think she had met any of them before." He added that she is very confident and had no inhibitions about posing topless. "She was great to photograph and a real fun person to be around. I'm sure Prince William enjoyed her company. She is a great girl," he added. Ms. Taylor's boyfriend Aaron Goodfellow said he was also present as the prince enjoyed drinks, calling the royal a great guy and very down-to-earth. The morning after her night out, Ms. Taylor posted a message to the Verbier Lost and Found Facebook page saying she had lost her phone during the night. The model has stated on Facebook that she has not followed through within psychology and nutrition. In pursuit of her modeling career, she was signed by Australian modeling agency Chadwick Models, but she was in 2016. A glimpse at the Bombshell's Facebook page also offers an insight into her very glamorous lifestyle, from idyllic holidays to expensive resorts. Over the past few years, Ms. Taylor has jetted around the world and lived it up across the United States, Asia and Europe. Snaps show her looking playful on the beach and lazing by a private pool in Bali, as well as partying it up with her boyfriend in Los Angeles, Las Vegas, Palm Springs and Tobacco Cay. The other blonde was named as Rosie P8, who divides her time between Switzerland and the Spanish party island of Ibiza. She joined William and Australian model Sophie in an open-air restaurant known as one of the best in the country. P8, 30, was seen laughing and joking with the second in line to the throne after meeting the royal party for drinks during a break from the slopes over the weekend. The prince was first spotted in Verbier on Saturday, as he took to the slopes with Mr. Bailey, widely considered to be a less-than-steadying influence on William and Harry when they were younger, childhood pal Tom Van Straubenzee and close friend James Mead. The four of them were seen on a ski lift together as they prepared to take to the slopes. Later that evening William, having changed into a Nordic-style sweater and jeans, and the group were seen dining at La Chan restaurant, where a beef fondue costs £48 and a chicken salad is £32. On Sunday the group enjoyed a challenging day on the slopes, and a lazy lunch at mountainside restaurant La Vache, which is known as one of the best in Switzerland. William stripped off to his thermal jumper and wore a bobble hat as he sipped a cold beer in the sunshine, laughing and high-fiving with Ems Taylor as another blonde chatted intently to Mr. Pelly and Mr. Mead. Later that night he was seen in the Faronnette nightclub. William was there until the early hours, drinking and dancing with his friends to a string of hits. A band which played at the club, Hussey Band, tweeted on Sunday, "Great gig tonight." Prince William even made an appearance. Richard Bueno, from UK music group Cardboard Foxes, who was at the nightclub, said, "It was a great night and lovely to see the prince taking time to enjoy normal activities with friends." The prince would have been accompanied by at least 2 plain-clothed Scotland Yard police officers at all times while in the nightclub, which is open until 2 a.m. Meanwhile, almost every other senior member of the royal family was at Westminster Abbey for a Commonwealth service, including the Queen and Prince Philip, Prince Charles and the Duchess of Cornwall, Prince Harry, Prince Andrew and Prince Edward. William and Kate's absence was notable, particularly as they have attended the annual event for the past 2 years. Princess Anne was in Wales on an official engagement while Edward's wife Sophie, the Countess of Wessex, was on a Commonwealth-related trip to Malawi. The Queen has been head of the Commonwealth throughout her 65-year reign, which is an important symbolic and unifying role, according to Buckingham Palace. Yesterday's service, organized by the Royal Commonwealth Society, is the largest interfaith gathering in Britain and was designed to highlight the diverse attributes of the Commonwealth, made up of 2.5 billion people. Government ministers see the organization as a rich source of trade for post-Brexit Britain, and several royal trips are being planned to strengthen ties with its nation-states. The Queen would also have seen yesterday's event as being particularly important as it marked the 40th anniversary of Commonwealth Day, which is always held on the second Monday in March. William, who juggles his part-time role as an air ambulance pilot with royal duties, has often been accused of being work-shy. Last year both the Queen, 90, and her 95-year-old husband, Prince Philip, conducted more engagements than their grandson, who undertook 188. The Queen had 332 visits and meetings, and Philip 219. Last night a Kensington Palace spokesman insisted that William and Kate had never intended to go to the Commonwealth service, adding, "The Duke and Duchess have attended the event for the last 2 years and look forward to doing so often in the future." Asked about William's ski trip, the spokesman said, "His schedule was private and we would not comment on it."